I take my civic duty as a juror very seriously. I think that we're giving away $2 million, and there are some good players remaining in the game, and I want to be able to award that money to the right player. As far as like Tony goes, this man, he played one of the best games we've ever seen in Cagayan, and everyone knew that when he went into Game Changers, and then they gunned for him. And then he comes back, and you might think that he's this big target again, and he changed his game up. He came in letting people know about his family. He's a family man. He's a great father and a husband. And he didn't show that Cagayan Tony that we knew. He just showed a different Tony. He showed some humor. He was doing goofy things. He minimized his threat level. So it's like, man, this guy who we know Cagayan Tony changed his game up, and now he's sitting at the end. So if you look at Tony's path throughout his seasons and then what he's done this season, he's played a masterful game this season, and he has done amazing things to minimize his target. He's made it to the end with, I don't think he's had any votes cast against him. He's won, I believe, 4 individual immunities. He's playing at a very, very high level. Greatest of all time, conversation worthy if he wins this season. And then you have Natalie. I think that you have to play within the rules that you're given. So, like, you look at a winner like Ben. He was given that, his season had that Final Four fire-making challenge. And he took advantage of it, won it, and went on to win his season. And you look at a player like Tony, he had the Super Idol, the Tyler Perry Super Idol, took advantage of it, won his season. We have to play within the scope of the rules we're given. And in this season, we were given the edge of extinction. Now, some Survivor purists might not love that twist. It's like, you get voted out, you should be out of the game. But these are the rules that were given for this season. These were the rules that Chris Underwood played with. He took advantage of it, and he won. So in a season with the edge, Natalie, the first player to the edge, has arguably played the best edge game here. She is, to me, she's the Tony of the edge. She's played very hard. She's amassed many tokens, many fire tokens. Her edge of extinction game was the best edge of extinction game this season. And ultimately, it ended with her getting back in the game. So what do I award? If Natalie is sitting next to Tony at the end, it's like, man, you have this one player who changed his whole game up, and he made it to the end after being one of the biggest threats out here and not seeing a vote cast against him. Then you have another player who was voted off first, does everything she can in her power to fight back to get into the game, and she's now in the top 4. So if they sit next to each other at the end, it will really, what will really push one of them over the edge for me is what they say and how they justify their games and whatnot. Michelle's a good person. She's a friend of mine. I do like her. I think her heart's in the right place. I'm impressed at her resilience and the fact that when she needed to get immunity, she did it. She's been on the bottom, and it seems like she's done what she's had to do, bouncing around or what have you, to get to where she is now. One good thing for Michelle's game was Natalie coming back, because Natalie then became the bottom person, the biggest threat, based on her time on the edge. I like Michelle the most, and I think she's a good person. I think I'm happy with her getting the money. I've learned that Tony's like a great father and a great husband and a great businessman. He could get the money too. And to me, he's leading the pack right now.